Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. This will be quite a different stream than normal. For one, I am massively tired. Had a very eventful day at work and ended up having to run around and shovel stuff and just had to use a fire hose in the good way. Like, it was fun to clean stuff up in the way that we did it. But man, fire hoses are crazy. So much pressure they have and how like it's like I don't know. It's a lot of effort. So I'm sore all over. My body's probably going to feel all types of fun and old tomorrow. And today is going to be a very different stream. So for one, there's new stuff added, which we don't see today, but I'm almost exclusively looking for it. So we're just going to sleep another day. I'm hoping it's not seasonal based, but we will see soon. I tried checking that in my other world, and it seemed like it was not possible to figure out. Hey, Half Beep. So I am just curious, if I sleep a few days, will the thing show up? Hope you are well. I'm doing well. I call everyone dude. I have that same problem. Dude is like to me, just like a general term of humans. Oh, come on. My poor NPCs are going to be unhappy, but luckily they're just a sign of, they're just a bunch of ones and zeros in a computer, not real things. Come on, game. I have a feeling that this is a winter event, and I'm hoping I'm wrong. Oh, yes! So this has been spoiled because I watched Reeps' stream, but I'm super excited for it. Um, we might even gold pocket watch it a bit. I'm so excited for it. So tonight we have whatever this logo means. A part of me wonders if I should go to a certain part of my world. Hmm. You know what I should do though? Well, for one, not miss the time, but also grab a camera. I guess we should probably just hang out in our actual home base. Would be a good spot to watch, though. Um, I think up here's pretty good. So in theory, it should be visible at night. Oh, it's so pretty. This is going to be one of my favorite events in this whole game. I love stars and stuff, so this is awesome. Maybe in like in our dark mining area. Hi, Rocky. That one land? Are there multiple that land? I don't know. Hey, Nancy. I feel like the ones that like actually land have more sparkles. Yeah. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, why does it have to be like, oh, there we go. For a moment there, I was like, why is it so like fuzzy? But it zoomed in. It's so pretty. So these are like shooting stars, like meteorites type things. So cool. I hope the compression of YouTube or Twitch isn't just like wrecking the ability to see them. I know any dark scene can be pretty rough on YouTube. Like some of them look like they hit ground, but I feel like they're not hitting ground. Like I feel like the one that's going to hit the ground is going to be quite obvious when it does it. This is one of those events that like I've tried seeing in real life, and I'm always like, since I live on the East Coast, like there's too much like light pollution to really see it. I have been out to my friend's cabin, and I've seen a couple shooting stars at that time, but definitely not the same as like an entire like shower where they're just like, hundreds per hour. Is that the real one? Oh, it's so cool looking. What is it, F12 or F10? All the F numbers make the, hey, alrighty. Let's go get this guy. Come on, helicopter. We got stuff to go do. Oh, look how cool it is as it smashes into the ground. I wonder if James added like fireworks just for this moment. It like sticks into the ground and everything. Oh, it's so cool looking. This reminds me of when I had a gig in the desert. So got there around 3 to beat traffic. I was laying on the engine hood of my car and saw a shooting star, then another, then hundreds. I started writing a letter to a friend about it. Later, found it was some event that happens now and then. I've never seen it again. That is awesome. How it is stuck to the ground. Yeah, I agree. A part of me is like, no, don't break it. Just keep it. Like, I now have sparkles on the end of my helicopter. So cool looking. Sort of wish there was more that like came down from the sky, but more than just like one per day. But I don't know if you get any more than just one. Do the meteorites have to be broken or will it despawn the next day after putting it down? I believe James said that they despawn the next day. So you basically have to break them. There might be some like glitchy aspect of it where like if you put them far away from town, maybe they last longer because they're not loaded, but I don't know. Bunch of Braconium and a new friend. I think this is a beautiful way to get Braconium. Of all the ways for us to get Braconium, like a fancy quarry, a new like X, Y, and Z or whatever, this event is awesome. It is a little, you don't get it all the time, so you're not going to get tons of Braconium, but look how cool the little friend is. How much Braconium do I have? I don't think I have enough um to get the new fancy tools either. Last longer like the alphas. Yeah, it would be cool if they did last longer. I wonder if you. Oh, hmm. Oh, like I'm pretty sure if you don't pick them up, they definitely won't last the next day. A part of me wants to experiment with it, but another part of me just wants to get more. Ooh, tomorrow. Hey Kent, welcome to the stream. We're doing something goofy where we're just progressing the spring days for the new meteor event. Oh, Look at that. Does that mean we're going to get fireworks and the meteor? This might be one of the coolest days. Or is this, or is tomorrow, thought only if it wasn't picked up it would vanish? I'm honestly not sure. James isn't known to give like super detailed explanations when people ask him. So it might despawn if you pick it up. It might despawn if you leave it there. I imagine if you leave it there, it'll definitely despawn. Oh yeah, we need to check. Is there a party today or is that tomorrow? Oh, it's a party today. So I think that means we have fireworks today on top of everything. Hey, one Brengun, welcome to the stream. Snags. I would like a balloon. Thank you, sir. So do I just like fast forward the day? I mean, it is like the 5-year anniversary technically. Hey, Melanie. Welcome to the stream. Oh, need more decor. Yeah. This is one of the spots that I haven't done anything with. Hey, give me your balloon. Is anybody gonna get one of the noisemakers? Like one of those too. And try to get at least like one of all the stuff that it gives out during this event. I already have some, but you can always need more, you know? James said morning light will make the meteor disappear unless you pick it up and move it. Ooh. So maybe if you pick it up, then it might last. Hey buddy, have you seen your friend? Rocky over here? He's been here for months. He could use a companion. I love bandstand layout and museum too. Yeah, I need to work on this one. I haven't worked on it since a long time. I like the background to it, but I haven't done much more decorating. Like it looks good like from this angle. And the museum hasn't been worked on for months too, but I think that's just going to be one of those things that I need to get inspired to work on. What is it? Noon is when we can get the snag and just progress time a little bit. Come on up, come. I haven't found out how to make others give up their snag, but I live to hope. I live in hope. Yeah, once you get what is it? The 5 little haunches, this little pie shape. Um that's all you get. I don't know where I'm running. I'm just sort of aimlessly thinking. Can the meteor and the halo be worn? Yeah. You can't have a scarf though. Holy cow, look at all that ore. Yeah, that's my mine area. My museum area is also pretty unique. Could use a little bit more TLC though. I did this a while back, hoping that I could have more of like a a ruined like Atlantis sort of look, and it looks all right, but it's pretty small. I have like a lot of ideas for it, but I haven't actually gotten the inspiration to do any of it. One of them was to try to bury the I'm Your TARDIS inspired me to try to burying these things underwater, but they seem to just pop or just float above the water the next day. The last thing I've been working on was the animal area. Did you have a shipyard pier on your boat docks? A little bit. I haven't done like the actual shipyard portion of it. I mainly made it useful for crab pot farming. But this is the little area that I've gotten made up for the wombats. Still needs flowers and probably a little bit more like furniture and stuff, but all the trees have grown in. Haven't made most of the trees big yet though. I made some of the big palm trees, but haven't worked on anything else. I do have a zoo as well. Do I still have my helicopter? No, I forgot about it. The zoo's actually sort of around here. Oh yeah, I was working on removing grass last time. This is the area I last worked on. We got the trees and some of the plants over there, but similar, no furniture or flowers. There's a chook area over there that I haven't started. And that's the aquarium build. That actually has all of the fish in it now. A couple of empty spots. But I completed that. And the zoo, this is the wary and regular moo portion of it. Little turkey area. Hopefully these things don't duplicate again, because I have enough of them over here that I'm a little worried about that. Yeah, the wombats left me presents. Same with the pleeps. I wonder how long it's going to be until the chooks have their own present. Kinda, shark. I still need to get the fancy December rue, but you need a crowns cleaper. I know, how cool that would be if you could like pay the like an NPC or something to help out. I think my favorite zoo of all of these portions, because there's the glowing croc, regular croc area, but I think this area or the frillies is my favorite. I just like how they have like a little mountain. Since they're like desert animals, it's all no grass and everything. We do have an alpha area whenever I catch an alpha, but they only last a few more days, so I've been a little bit less inspired to catch them. This is for the alpha crocs. This was for the alpha roos. And this pit was for the alpha bush devil, because he's a butt and he has to live in a hole. But all the ones I've caught have despawned since then. I think if you like leave them alone and don't load them, they last longer. But the more you check up on them, the more likely they are to despawn. Either that or James like legitimately changed the code. Thank you. I think the town's a little over. You can see it's a little framey here. A little over decorated. But I like how it feels very enclosed in certain parts. Like this is where my main house is. And it's like you really can't see the rest of the town from up here. But you can sort of see it if you like fly a little bit. But technically it all started here with John and Fletch. One of the only like natural terrain that I only like edited a little bit. Should go get our snag before I forget, and then see what happens with the fireworks and the meteor shower. Did I mod the bones? No. If you bury bones, they come back as like the rib cage or the skull. Never thought of the layout you did for the zoo. Yeah, I definitely did some different layouts for that one. It's all sort of haphazardly grown from one part to the other too, so I didn't really lay it out with a lot of thought. Just sort of. Uh, just sort of added them each time. Isn't it after 12? I agree, Fletch. Time keeps going quicker the older you get. You're welcome, Kent. I'm glad I can inspire you for a bit. Am I going to get a snag, Fletch? So is this a no snag for me day? I already got. Alright, well, whatever. Unless they changed it. Oop, wrong watch. Dinkum. Oh, yeah. The bones are a little weird, though. One thing to mention about them is that they don't stay what you bury them as. I think like every time you load up the game, they might change or something like that. Man, the fireworks are cool. I feel like this guy's a little distracting. Question I have though, is there going to be fireworks and shooting star? Yeah, the bones I had buried, I tried to put like a skull and a rib cage with them, and then the next time I loaded up the game, it was just like a hodgepodge of whatever. So that's one little bit of a downfall. I'm not sure if that'll change though. It looks like the fireworks might be replacing the shooting stars though. I was sort of hoping both would happen. Unless it's like a later event. It doesn't look like it. If you don't mind, you can watch some of my builds. Just type Dinkum, the big one, start in part 1 to part 5. I've seen a few of your builds. Your builds are very inspiring, Kent. Probably haven't watched all of them though. Life's been a little crazy more recently. But a lot of like different things um, have done has been built off of just like seeing some of your stuff too and getting that inspiration. And the tour live channel is Jersey, who toured your island. Yeah, that tour was pretty amazing. I think I've seen that one. But I've also seen some of your like other builds too, where like you had other people help you out or whatever. It was pretty awesome. He showcased my island, and yeah, you're right. I'm the one with the crazy builds. Yeah, I remember seeing you use like the docks by like spawning them in, and I was like, oh my god, this guy thinks like in a completely different way with all the houses and everything. But I was a little, like you, I think in that episode you mentioned that like, you need to be careful with doing that stuff. Amazing game. Every day I learned something new. Yeah, same here. I'm a little sad we didn't get any meteors, but hey, can't complain too much when you get fireworks. You're welcome, Kent. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's been inspired by your gameplay. Got some cool builds. It's one of my favorite parts about the Dinkum community is that everybody has a little bit different way of doing it. And we all sort of like build off of each other in a way. All right, where am I? Lost my own museum. Yeah, this is what I've gotten done with the docks. I've made the area for my crab pots, and that's about it. I haven't quite gotten the inspiration to figure out how I want like the boat to hook up. I was thinking about maybe using the pergolas maybe one block lower, but then I have to somehow fit that over here, but I don't know. Once the inspiration comes, I'll work on it again. This took me like a whole bunch of thought to do and testing stuff out, and I'm still not super in love with it. Like I have what's it called? Path underneath here. I'm not sure if I like that, but you know how it is sometimes. You do stuff and it's like, awesome, and at the same point you're like, I need to do something better. Or you want to do it in a different way. Yeah, this should have been a meteor. Happy stream, heading out to buy some food here in the Philippines, morning 7 a.m. So I'm hungry. I understand that. Thank you for the good wishes on the stream. Good luck with your food adventure. Did it say on the weather station that you would get meteors? Yeah, it did. But I think the fireworks sort of override that. End up fencing the river, fencing up the, right, I ended up fencing the river pots off so sharks and crocs don't kept surprising you. Yeah, as you can see, that does happen over here. The crocs are the worst, but at least the sharks don't really bother you in like one deep water. Like I have to like fall into the water for him to want to mess with me. And I don't think he can get past. Yeah, his pathfinding is goofy with like furniture. But crocs, man, I've seen some crocodiles do some crazy stuff. Like I think in my intro or my thumbnail, I was like sitting here, and a croc came up and tried to bite me. So part of me wants to keep looking for meteors, but then there's also tomorrow is the start of John's thing. So like then I'd be wasting the ticket time frame. So now I'm conflicted. Yeah, and it's not even going to be for a couple of days. Love the dirt printer side. Yeah, I've broken a few of them. It used to be like a daily occurrence in our earlier streams. People were just like, no. Also, I can't believe I've spent so much Braconium on these guys, and now there's like a whole new use for Braconium. I almost wish I like held off and didn't do that. Interesting. Do these things make it so I can't drive this now? Huh. Yeah, upgrading to the improved one is critical, especially before the new buffs of charged and diligent are added. So out of curiosity, how much did I lose in friendliness with everybody? Only a quarter heart. That's not too bad. That's one of the first things I wanted to get is all red tools. Didn't I have like a pile of fish somewhere that I wanted to give to John? Yes, I did. Yeah, I'll get those quarter hearts up easily, especially since I'm still doing quests for everybody. Oh, it's Sunday for John. John, good day, bud. Picked up all those fish and my charging station works way faster now. I figured out to move the solar panel closer. Yeah, the solar panel doesn't have much of an area. I forget exactly what it is. Ooh, jackaroo. And where did I put the meteorite? Man, this is one of the coolest pets. If it gave off a little light, so you didn't have to have a halo or something, it'd be even cooler. But honestly, I don't even know if it needs to be any cooler. Maybe if you wore two of them, they could both orbit you. I don't know. I wonder if there will be newer animals, fish. If so, what ones? Snakes. Um, I'm guessing James is going to keep that as a secret to the end. But we'll see what he does with the updates. He's mentioned before that with every like the autumn breeze update that's coming up or the summer one that came out, that He wants to add fish and like certain things to it. Like he added the alpha shark, so you have like a new creature to fight with. Some of the new tropical pets. What was it? The clownfish, blue tang, the purple praying mantis, and the butterflies. Which ones were they? Yeah, blue tiger butterfly, and the common crow. So I think that's going to be a theme with every update. Is that he's going to add more. And trumpet dude, seahorse. But we'll have to see what he actually does. My guess is that he's going to not put that in the betas and it's going to leave it to the actual release. But hey, Karen Pimblet. I rarely do requests now since they were ripping me off and only paying 1,000 dinks for stuff worth 6,000. I only do bulletin boards now. See, I agree with you, but I honestly don't think quests for money is all that important. I think the biggest reason you do quests for NPCs is for the chance to get more like items and furniture. Like this big blue box that I have that definitely needs some TLC. What happened here? Oh, maybe that's something sticking through the side. I bet you that's the like a fish tank or something. But this is my furniture store. Yeah, that's the fish tank sticking through. That's interesting. I wonder if you can use that to like to your advantage in some way. Maybe underline something, I don't know. Thought of you as soon as I saw the new weather. Awesome addition along with the other bits. Yeah, I agree. Um I'm probably oh yeah, but before I get too far off and I need to remember to complete my thought. But I'm missing some furniture and I'm also missing some clothes. And Melvin and Clover only, have so many days open. So by doing quests, there's a chance of you getting new furniture and new clothes from them. It's a pretty low chance from my experience, but since I'm trying to collect, all the different shoes and jackets and stuff, figure it's one more thing that can get me more stuff. But I also realized that I probably need to add a section to this for like craftable things, like maybe go out this way and do like picnic areas and um lighting and other stuff. So this build is like a primordial version. I still got a lot more to do with it. Here's like the back stock room. I haven't fully gotten that idea, but we'll see. Yeah, this new update is so up my aisle. I love like stars and astronomy, and this is just like so cool. Meteorites are like a thing I've always enjoyed. Or meteoroids. I don't know which ones are which. One hits the earth, one doesn't. Speaking of alpha sharks, a friend and I experimented with a printer and had a bow. The bow doesn't do much damage. However, I want to try again with a normal slingshot, since the normal slingshot does small damage but seems to have a high stun rate. Might not be a bad idea. Experimenting with the alpha shark. That's pretty cool. I'd do a version of Home Depot for the craftables. That's not a bad idea. I like that idea. Maybe move the plants out or something. Gives room for more of the like food stuff and put the plants in like an area outside of the Home Depot area. Good suggestion, Karen. I like the idea. Guess we could do it maybe like, what are Home Depots? Like brick and concrete and like black and yellow colors, maybe? Hmm. I'll have to let that stew in my mind. My friend tends to fight close and I like range. Maybe I can keep it stunned often while they fight up close. That could work. I need to redo my not redo, but I need to do December again by like changing my clocks cuz I need to get some more of these December things. So I think I only got one of the Christmas roos. Or did I put another Christmas roo somewhere? Maybe in the water? I know I put like little Christmas trees in the water. There's little Christmas trees up there. Are there any Christmas roos? I don't see any. Could just be blind though. Streamer blindness is 100% a thing. I've looked at my inventory before and been like, nope, don't have it. And then look again and like, oh, I was walking around with it the whole time. Alrighty, I'll be honest, chat. I think that's probably all I got in me. After doing my crazy job today, I'm so tired and worn out. We at least got one meteorite chunk. I was hoping that we would get some of the cool stuff, which I can show off just in case anybody hasn't seen it. I'll use my menu exploring. Yeah, this is an update. So I'm currently in an experimental build. It's like a closed beta thing. Um, what's it? Saber hood. Um, what are they called? Gliders. So these are some of the new items that come from the Meteor event. This is a super expensive saber, which is super cool looking. Then there's this super fancy hood. Oh man, it looks so cool. I'm not sure if you get this from the meteorite or if you have to get it from like Clover or something, but it's still so cool. Uh, it's soon TM, and this is the new glider. I feel like this is like really awesome, but I feel like it also needs like, I don't know, like a little bit of texturing around it. So it's not just like a crazy texture void that it is. But I don't know, I think it's also really cool. Like the hood has like, an outline to it. So it's like sort of like makes sense that it can be like that in the middle. This almost feels like you cut out a part of the game. Like it could have maybe a little bit of like an edge or something around it. But I'm sort of nitpicking on stuff, honestly. It's cool either way. Darth ZPB, yeah. We're not quite sure when it's going to come out. Oh, I think there's also something else that came out in this update that I can probably show off that might not have been shown off. Um, I think I've seen a version of it shown off, but what is it? There's new clothes at the very bottom here, which I'll let people find later. Some striped stuff. But this is the one thing I wanted to show off. Because I know a lot of people are going to be stoked about this. Got a fancy wall now. I think Dave. James is still working on what his wall idea is, though. Because he had a previous one in the game that it looks like he took out. But is there... I was sort of hoping these might be paintable, too. But it doesn't look like they are yet. Maybe they need, what is it, wallpaper? That'd be cool if you could wallpaper them, too. Be nice to get the space glider to stay open and make something with a few of them together. That's a cool idea. Do like a like at like those sporting events where people like spell stuff out with their bodies or spell stuff out with a bunch of stuff. That'd be cool. Ooh, a fancy wall. Hey Todd, welcome to stream. Can we write or draw on it? That might be a thing. Was it the pen? No, doesn't look like it. It would be nice though to use this as like a bathroom divider. Since we now have oh, hi Rude Croc. What is it? You know, I feel like that would work inside of a room better than the other dividers that we have. Yeah. Take that. Not sure if the 20 damage will stay with this too. James might balance it a little bit more. It has 5 more damage than anything else in the game. What was it? The other... Might as well go out with all the new stuff. This is the old one modified. I think so. The wall. Yeah, I think it is at least. I don't think there's 2 walls in the game anymore. Oh, I don't feel like going all the way down that list again. The list is like, as James adds stuff, it's like, oh, it's the bottom and it's so many scrolling. It looks like a giant radiator to me. I sort of see that. The space glider is so cool. It is. The only complaint I have is that it doesn't have like a border to it. But this little star sparkles are so awesome. Like I didn't even realize that it had a bottom, like it had a part that's thicker. Like that little detail sort of disappears. But I mean, it's James's game. He does what he wants. Looks cool though. It reminds me of was it Foster's something or another TV show? Imaginary Friends, I think it was. Or was that a different show I'm thinking of? I'm sure James will improve the rendering before the update. I think so too. I think he's got a lot of things he's probably keeping, hidden before the update's done. By the way, I think this is the first time I've brought everybody into the menu world. I don't even think I've talked to John yet. I think every day he's still just like a new visitor. Yeah, have you seen that John has set up his tent? Sounds so impressive. Yeah, I didn't even know about licenses yet. Oh boy. Blue. Yeah, I might be. What was the show that had well, now I have to think, look it up. Um I feel like I'm mixing this show up with something else, but it came out around the same time. Yeah, this show doesn't have the thingy that I'm thinking of. Um Chowder. That was the show that had the textures that were goofy. These textures sort of remind me of Chowder's textures, where like the the texture moves like sort of on its own in a way, and like the outline of the object sort of moves separately from the texture. You love Chowder? Yeah. Chowder and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends are good shows. Alright, chat. That's going to be the end of stream. It was a short stream. I just wanted to get the meteorite in my actual game. I was thinking about going after getting the sword legitimately, but I need a ton of Braconium for that, and I'm not going to spawn in anything, at least outside of this menu world. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out. You guys are amazing for stopping by, especially for this little short 1 hour stream. Um, Tomorrow we'll probably stream a little bit better, a little bit earlier. Hopefully, I won't be as worn out. And then we have the weekend where I'm going to try doing a bunch of longer streams. So hopefully we get more content done. Hopefully we get the meteorite sword. That's going to be one of my goals. But we're probably going to go back to playing the game more regularly, I guess you could say. Do the quests, get our hearts back up, all that type of stuff. Um, well, we might get their hearts back up and maybe stop doing quests and just check on Melvin and Clover's shop for a bit. But we definitely still need to do John's coupon thingy, whatever it may be. Give Crumb lots of pets. I am giving, he's literally been in my lap this whole time. But yeah, so I definitely will. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you didn't. You can always thumbs down it and give me a comment down below if you want to help me improve the stream or video. If you're on Twitch, don't forget to follow. Shout out to VOD watchers and anybody that's going to be seeing this in the future. I appreciate you. And everybody that visited and chatted, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And I hope to see you in the future. Hope you guys have a good rest of your time zone, be it day or night. So, TTFN, ta-ta for now.